Hey guys, my name's Gan and welcome back to Post-Plan Chat. It has been a busy week for everyone with the last chance qualifiers, but for now, let's have a bit of a recap of our KJC eSports VALORANT Invitationals. We started off with 16 teams in the group stages, turned 8 teams down in the playoffs. 5Ace eSports and Griffin eSports from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Cerberus eSports and Ego from Vietnam, Zeal eSports, Nigma Galaxy, and Oasis Gaming from the Philippines, Bleed eSports, Louvre, and Kingsman from Malaysia, Singapore, Sharper eSports, Foxy Arike or Die, and the Infinity eSports from Thailand, Onyx G, Morph Impact, and Alter Ego from Indonesia. And finally, Team Secret and Paper Rex, who were directly seeded to the playoffs as they were SEA's representatives last Masters. The teams battled out each other for the 5,000 USD prize pool in the unique format of the tournament, where top teams from each part of SEA were invited to play with agent bans. For every map played, 2 agents were forbidden to be played by both teams playing. We had interesting setups from the teams as they changed their agent lineups and strats on the go. Hashtag adapt and rise. After the group stages concluded, Zeal eSports, Louvre, Kingsman, and Bleed eSports were the top ones out of their groups ABCD, as they secured their slots to the playoffs. The second players of the groups played in a last chance qualifiers, and out of the 4 teams, only 2 slots remained to the playoffs. Alter Ego, with a relatively new roster, was one of those teams. Unfortunately for them, they were the ones to go down early in their groups, but they grinded their way out of the lower brackets. However, they still fell short, as Onyx G, who was another surprise to be seen in the LCQ, did take them out and went on to the playoffs alongside Foxy Arike or Die, who took out their fellow Sharper eSports in a convincing Game 2. Unfortunately for the rest of the teams, we had to bid them farewell early from the group stages. Ego, a team with another new roster, Infinity eSports, who started off really strong, Nigma Galaxy, who came really close alongside Morph Impact, Griffin eSports and 5Ace eSports with an unfortunate turn of events, and Cerberus eSports alongside Oasis Gaming with nice tries from them. We all wish them the best in their future endeavors. Now coming into the playoffs, we even had a pick'ems from VLR.GG, where about only 2% were close to a correct full prediction. I myself was alongside the 30% of the lowest of the low. That just goes to show how unpredictable the bracket went on. There were a ton of upsets and heartbreaker games in the tournament. We also had our own lineup of unfortunate events, be it a fire or a storm, but everyone still played through and showed a lot of sportsmanship. Let's start off with the teams. Foxy Arike or Die and Zeal eSports were the first ones to go, but they did not go easily. Zeal eSports trading 13 threes with Bleed eSports, while Foxy Arike or Die fought Paper Rex in an overtime. The next ones to go were the unexpected Onyx G and Team Secret. The MYSG gang just showing a lot of promise, and speaking of promise, it was Louvre who finished off 4th. A team that took out Team Secret and isn't even signed yet. Next in the placing is Kingsman. They went down early in the lower brackets, but they rode through the gauntlet and fought in the lower finals against Bleed eSports. Bleed eSports, previously Team Uwu, they recently got signed and they showed us quite the games of VALORANT, fighting against Paper Rex twice. One in the upper finals, which they almost won, and finally in the grand finals, where Paper Rex came out on top this time around 3-0. Congratulations to Paper Rex for winning the tournament, and it was an amazing show as well, with the most flexible lineup and their new pickup of a player, Jing. We hope everyone had a fun time and learned something from the tournament, and we'll see you in the next news.